Oh, just skipping straight to evening, I see. Oh, shit. Hi, Archer. Master, did you hear me yesterday when I told you that knowledge is key in fighting your enemy? For that reason, you've got to drain the campus of information every single day. When you enter the arena, you forfeit any further investigation for that day. Understood? Humans do not replicate their actions, so what you miss one day is gone forever. So make a habit of investigating campus and listening to others before entering the arena. Gotcha. I see. Good. Then let's begin the investigation. Can we investigate why this new OBS update's like a fucking jitterbug phone? Everything is so big. And for some reason, there's like a minimum height that your things have to be on the bottom, which makes my preview window smaller. I just want to cut it down by like 30%, but I'm not allowed to for some reason. I'm really gonna have to jack up this overlay. It's ridiculous. Looks like that guy managed to start a ruckus right off the bat. We might be able to pick up some information. Let's head over there now, Master. It popped up the thing and it was like, OBS update, celebrating 10 years of OBS. You can't see anything. The hell? I managed to track down Shinji. Looks like he's talking with someone right now. Have you been inside the arena yet? Interesting place, isn't it? Thought it was amazing at first, but it's really pretty primitive. It's like an ocean pulled from a story. I even saw a master who managed to summon Armstrong. Sorry, I was just messing with you. I dig the sea theme. Overall, the game's pretty well done. What's this? You actually managed to summon a decent servant, then? Asia's premier hacker, Shinji Mato. You know, I may have had to take crap from you in the past, but this time the winner's me. With her armada to back me up, I'm invincible. Nothing you can do will even be able to touch me. Oh, you must be pretty confident to give out information about your servant to an enemy, Mato. That elegant voice can only belong to Rin Tosaka. That elegant voice I give her. Only she can crush Shinji's pride with a word. Shinji's face goes bright red as he suddenly realizes how big of a mistake he just made. Yeah, that's right. One-sided fights bore me, so think of this as a gift. But is it really? I might just be lying. You might want to forget what I said. That is true. A single word would never expose a servant's true name after all. However, a class that controls an armada and is tied to a ship will thin out the candidate some. How will she attack? Bombardment or frontal assault? It'll definitely be physical in nature. Well, I guess the only thing left for me to do is prepare a battle, or to prepare a great many physical barriers. Shinji's face goes from bright red to a terrifying shade of blue right before my eyes. Once you learn something about an enemy servant, you can begin to make plans to defeat them. If both sides are strong, but only one side plans, the results of the battle would be obvious. So that's what they mean by knowledge is power. I understand it perfectly now. Oh, one more thing. I wonder if the Invincible Armada might be relevant to anything. I mean, others will start making references to that, right? Won't that just piss off your servant? Matrix level 2, baby. Well, whatever. Knowledge means nothing if you can't do anything with it. There's a good chance that you and I will never have to face each other. With that final pathetic attempt at a comeback, Shinji turns and starts walking away. And of course, he's headed in my direction. As I wasn't hiding, Shinji sees me right off. You were there the entire time, were you? Were you? Well, it's not like you can stop the invincible, I mean my servant. Whatever. My victory's all but assured. Catch you later. Oh, and try not to disappoint me. Seems that there are a great many masters who don't understand the stakes involved. Since the Ice Queen said, that boy has no clue how important information is in this war. The guy's an idiot. Anyway, you can find information in both the arena and on campus. From now on, be sure that you don't sleepwalk through your investigations, okay? Got it. Good. I said this before, but obtaining information on your enemy is the key to victory. Be sure to thoroughly search the arena and campus for clues. It's better to be obsessive than dead. There will be information that is only available on certain days, so pay attention at all times. I'm not looking up a guide for when to do things, because I just need to be thorough anyway. About the Invincible Armada. The name given to the Spanish Navy during what is known as the Age of Exploration. With over 100,000-ton ships and 65,000 crew members, it almost subjugated all of England. Through the might of its navy, Spain was seen as a kingdom on which the sun will never set. A legendary soul who dual wields pistols. That makes me think of Billy the Kid? Calamity Jane. No, I'm sorry, that isn't right. The servant doesn't look much like an Old West outlaw. But then what in the world could his servant's identity be? In any case, I have to return to my own investigation. I really don't know enough yet. I don't know if there's any more info to pick up right now. I will be running around a ton, just trying to get everything I can get. There's a higher matrix. Normally in, like, the lore, knowing information like Rin got about, like, physical attacks and preparing for that stuff would help. In the game, the more information you get increases the matrix level. And the higher the matrix level, the more you can tell what the enemy is going to do in its upcoming turn. This is a multimedia room. Thanks for that. So, maxing out the matrix definitely helps. And we'll take a look at that when I get ready to go back in the arena. I just want to try to hoover up anything else I can. Oh, I need to get those gem clothes. It's nothing up here on the roof. Nah. Hold on. I actually need to... I noticed, doing the editing for part 2 that, the music was a little low. And the music is nice! Durable gym clothes, baby. That was a horrible sound. More MP means I can heal more. And we'll grab another return crystal because it's... As Archer just said, it's better to be obsessive than dead. Hey, guess what? I came across my opponent while in the arena, so I naturally jumped him, but... Oh my god, my servant's special attacks were so awesome, they made my mind melt. See, he switched his blade to his left hand and then BAM! Done! He's invincible! Got anything to help? I'm sorry, healing supplies can only be handed out once per round each, Master. Well, thanks for nothing, Sakura. And I'm still not allowed in the chapel yet, right? Yeah. It's just the same, can't go in thing. Okay. Oh! I got Tiger's Kendo sword, but she wasn't there, so... You just haven't been to the archery range yet. If you try to get into the Coliseum during the prep period, the Seraph will stop you. A little more time and I would have made it in. We might want to get some WD-40 for those boards. The side gate is closed. If I want to leave school, I should exit at the main gate. But I'm afraid to try to leave school. I'm gonna save. Just in case the game goes, oh, deserter, and then it just kills me straight up. The main gate is tightly sealed. Looks like the only way to get out of this place is to be the last one standing. Okay, that works too. You know the game would just straight up kill me. It has proven itself to not be adverse to such a thing. Why do you have a different uniform? Yeah, information matrix. I was actually about to look at that. Let's check out what we got for Shinji Servant. Keyword, Invincible Armada. And that's what we just found in the library. Save again at the door. The arena entrance. Should I? Oh, I can't go to the second floor. I guess we're not allowed in there until tomorrow. Okay, let's, I guess, just do a run in here, level a little, and... I guess I did get ahead of the game a bit. See, and now the programs aren't attacking me because I'm so much stronger than them. Get over here, asshole! I need experience. And every little bit counts. I don't just want to skip and go to tomorrow, because, well, then I'm missing out on experience. And if you aren't prepared, the game will tear you apart. Yada yada. Speaking of, I mentioned before that just makes me think of Jotaro now. I'm gonna be doing, well, if you're watching this in the future, then I have already done JoJo All-Star Battle R with my friend this weekend. That's gonna be a stream, so look, it's on the schedule already. I figured out I was having trouble with Twitter, so I haven't been able to do like updates lately. It turns out for some reason Twitter just stopped working with Firefox, but I can use it through Chrome, and God do I hate Chrome. So yeah, I'll also look out, I guess in a few days, I'll put out a reminder on Twitter for the stream, like I usually do. But since I figured that out, I can also do updates. As I should. God, why is everything so big in OBS? because everything's bigger, my preview window is smaller. A little bit of a yawn. It's actually pretty early. The first thing I do when I get out of bed is get dressed for work. So naturally, that's what I did this morning. And then I checked my phone, which said, "Oh, you don't need to come in today." So, well, god damn it! Now I'm up and dressed and. So I guess I got today off, but I'm doing some extra work on Wednesday. So there's that at least. It just feels weird for it to be this early and recording or really being home. Hey, Ether Shard. Those aren't too bad. And would that give me like 20 experience or something? Yeah, it was okay. This wasp up here is where the experience is going to be at for the first floor. Which admittedly isn't a whole lot. I was kind of hoping to level again, but well, oh shit, wait, I did that backwards. Yes. Depending on how much experience I get, depending on how hard I voice crack, I might wait for this enemy and the wasp to respawn and just try to level. And I might just cut that out because it'd just be me standing around waiting for them to come back. Uh, 20 experience. Let's see how much we get for the wasp. If it's like 50, then okay. I don't remember how much I got for it before. Archer, we already cleared this floor. You can kick this thing's ass again. It only used attack and break. Oh, actually, that's right. Yeah, why am I using guard if I know it uses break? I should just be using attack over and over. That way we can at least clash. Unless I know it's going to use attack. Yada yada. I am looking forward to JoJo though. I really liked the online test or beta or whatever you called it. That was cool. And I'm looking forward to playing it with a friend. 47. Yeah, it's worth it. You know what? It should only take a minute to respawn. I won't cut it out. Instead, I will talk about how I did see... Without him... He's already read, like, all of the JoJo that's happened. He admits he doesn't remember too much of Stone Ocean, because that was a long time ago. I did kind of finish the episodes that were released without everyone else. Because my friends already know what's happening, and it was like 2 weeks since we saw any of them. I was like, yeah, fuck it, why am I the one getting ripped off? So I saw the rest of them. So I'm caught up there. I don't know... Hold on, I had to think there. Like, what happens after this batch of episodes in the story? So, I like avoiding spoilers and whatnot. But I am interested in what's happening. I'm looking forward to whenever those are going to be. Well, when was the first set of episodes again? I don't remember now. It was springtime. It was either very early this year or very late last year. Because Tropical Rouge Pretty Cure was getting near the end. Which I remember because, if you didn't know, Jolene's voice actor, Fudos, I want to say her name is. The last name's Egyptian. So you'll have to forgive me for botching that. She's the voice of Jolene in Stone Ocean and Manatsu in Tropical Rouge Pretty Cure, which was I really liked that wound up that way. And it turns out the guy who does the voice of the like lizard-looking prison guard in Stone Ocean with the little pink crocodile puppet earlier on in it also does the voice of the robot in Delicious Party that has been there for the past few episodes. I was like, oh, really cool. So that's just some more JoJo / Pretty Cure combinations there. But Okuyasu being Bunbi is still the best. Especially since they're just the same character. Only one of them's a giant bee. I'm of course referring to Okuyasu. Come on, speaking of giant bees, where the hell is this wasp? I just need like one more thing to level up. There we go. And then, tomorrow we should be allowed into the next part of the labyrinth. Oh, come on, you got it. There we go. Level up to level 6. Still didn't learn any skills. Okay. Well, again, it said recommended level 8 or target level 8. We can definitely level up twice in the next area. Hell, I'm hoping to get to 9 or 10. Realistically. Aww. He's tired. Like me. And nothing new. Just what we got earlier. Yes, I will. I think I saw like another episode of Stay Night. I'm trying to... I remember Saber just... She fought an assassin. At the gate. I'm trying to remember if I saw another episode after that one. Something like that. I'm like halfway through Stay Night. Just casually rewatching it. Walking through campus, I can see various NPCs who appear as busy students among the masters. Not only do the NPCs look slightly different, but their behavior seems a little off. Maybe it's their lack of a soul? To them, this battle's just another string of data variables. Within a small group of gathered masters, one person stands out like a sore thumb. I keep trying to make these stupid jitterbug windows smaller, but it's not working. Oh, what voice did I do for Leo? It was just like, oh, it's you. So you qualified for the actual tournament as well. I believe that I remarked that we would meet again. It's Leo. The force of his presence overwhelms his seemingly innocent appearance. Before, it felt like he was a wolf let loose in a chicken coop. Now I feel out of place. But he isn't alone. Behind him stands a shadowy figure radiating the same aura of strength. The figure is clad in armor and armed with a sword. His aura marks him as a servant. The fact that he's also just a knight probably does that. Oh, Gawain? Oh, how forgetful of me. Gawain, introduce yourself. I am his servant, Gawain. I am pleased to meet you, and hope you will be a worthy foe. As the armored figure nods in greeting, an enigmatic smile forms on his lips. He is the exemplar of knighthood and, though a servant, has the same bearing as his master. Sir Gawain, one of the Knights of the Round Table mentioned in the legends of King Arthur. It's said that his prowess rivaled King Arthur's and his holy sword was equal in power to Excalibur. It's obvious he's a saber-class servant. It won't be too hard to learn more about him. Maybe I'll discover a weakness of his. I'm sure Leo's aware of how much information he's given me, but he seems unconcerned. It's obvious that he chooses not to concern himself with such things as subtlety or tactics. For him, if something is destined to be revealed, so be it. From his point of view, his victory is all but assured. His superiority over others reinforced every day since he was born. I must take my leave now. I hope to see you again. Please, fight with honor and pride. With a polite bow, Leo and his servant turn and depart, leaving me somewhat dumbfounded. Rin just kind of comes in out of nowhere there. Leo? I knew one of the Harways would be here, but the scion of the family himself. That murmured comment, the murderous glare Rin shot at Leo, was almost palpable. The power of the Holy Grail. I guess the plutocrats of Europe see a threat in the Seraph. But still, to risk him. Oh well, what was borrowed on Earth will be repaid in heaven. Things just got more interesting, though my powers as a magus are still far superior to his. And she just walks away. Okay, Byron. Get the feeling that Leo has a little concern for those like us. Without so much as saying hi, the now fired up Rin Tosaka almost seems to stomp away. I should spend some time looking into Gawain's background. I'll head to the library later. No, we'll head to the library now. We need to learn more about Shinji's servant. To hell with Leo's. We're not fighting him. Ah, a pleasant evening to you. I trust you're doing well, all things considered. You will never catch even a glimpse of victory if you insist on always running away. However, facing a foe you know nothing about is a lunacy. In this war, information is everything. To defeat your opponent, learn all you can about them, their class, skills, even their history. The more info you have, the easier it'll be to create a plan and predict your opponent's actions. For now, why don't you go to the library? There's a treasure trove of information there. Why are you telling me this? No reason, really. I just have a feeling you'll somehow come out on top. Mato's an idiot, but he's won before. It'll make things easier if he gets defeated early on. Anyway, do your best. Do it every day. I might learn a few things about Shinji's and Leo's servants. I should probably listen to her advice and go poke around the library. I don't think there's anything over here. Oh, let's talk to Archer. See what he's got to say. Seriously, of all the places to wage a war, why choose a 20th century high school? I can only assume you feel the same, but I have a strange affinity for places like this. With the exception of myself, this place must be a nightmare for most legendary souls. It's most likely coincidence, but the choice of venue could be intentional. As a soldier, I hope it was a fluke. What do you mean intentional? Archer mentioned something about this setting being intentional. Could there be a deeper meaning in making the stage for the Holy Grail War resemble a high school? No, it's not so much the appearance of the stage itself as the motivations of whatever created it. If the Holy Grail created this place of its own accord, then I'd write it off as coincidence. But if someone's using it for their own purposes, then there's more to worry about than just winning the war. Some unknown person using the Grail. Could it be that priest? He seems uncharacteristically evil and manipulative for a man of the cloth. Brilliant bit of deduction, but unfortunately way off the mark. The priest is nothing more than an NPC. This is only my personal opinion, but no one could be using the Holy Grail or manipulating it. That'd mean that the Grail has been claimed by someone. If that was true, the Holy Grail War couldn't happen. That's right. I guess my suspicions led me to read too much into Archer's words. However, ignoring everything for a moment, why does Archer suddenly look so smug and self-satisfied? What? I find it amusing that you'd call a man devoted to God evil and manipulative. You're lucky you don't know the truth. The real thing is far worse, and it seems I'm stuck with him for eternity. Archer shrugs his shoulders in resignation. It seems that he'd met the priest before becoming a servant. If he knows the priest is overseeing this Holy Grail War, maybe he knows about the original war for the Grail. And the conversation ends. By Archer's standards, that must have been the equivalent of idle banter. The look on his face as he silently contemplates the situation is enigmatic at best. But why a school? Outside of the arena, I don't see the need to have a place for magi to mingle. Then again, maybe this place isn't for the Master's benefit, but is something the Holy Grail requires. Master, are you aware of the one obligation that all intelligent beings are required to meet? Ah, shit, do I have to be smart for this? Minimum obligation? Why didn't he ask about the definition of intelligence? Mankind developed their intelligence and bent the world to their will. They created organized societies and mighty civilizations, some which still exist. But what obligation is humanity required to fulfill? The one obligation of all intelligent beings is to reject stasis and complacency. If humanity just wanted to exist, it'd be easy to live like animals and let natural selection run its course. But humans in general do not think like that. The abandonment of rational thought. Be like devolving back into man's primate and predecessors. Same thing. No matter the circumstances, humans will always be inventive, progressive living beings. And regardless of how things will go in the future, they can never be satisfied leaving things as they are. In short, progression is the duty of any intelligent being. Their souls demand that they learn and evolve. The Holy Grail holds that aspect of humanity in the highest regard. Thinking along those lines, maybe this setting is supposed to remind masters of what makes them human. I don't sense any evil intent, but that's what makes me even more suspicious. I don't think it's the fight itself that interests the Holy Grail. Rather, I think it wants to observe how humans would confront one another in a real-life setting. And now that I have read War and Peace, I need some tea. Okay, thanks, Archer. Insightful as always. I should have stopped in to talk with him more before. I don't think he'll have anything new to say now, will he? Nah. You're quite the wanderer. Even overlooking the fact that you don't have a body, you've covered a lot of ground. A shame we aren't in the real world. Oh well, at least this will go towards your spiritual growth, as it were. Unfortunately, your physical form won't benefit at all from your exertions here. Well, there's no use worrying about that. Just continue to wander the Seraph like Kwai Chang. If you keep adding to the distance you cover, there might come a day when you'll be rewarded. I don't know who Kwai Chang was. And this is why we have to go to the library. Because Archer's making me feel like an idiot. Ah, Shinji, you can read? Look who the cat dragged in. I never expected to run into you. Ah, who am I kidding? I'm just messing with you. The library is the best place to find info. I know all about you, so I expect you to go all out against me. But enough about me. Looks like you're having a hell of a time finding the book you want. Unfortunately for you, I've thoughtfully taken every book about my servant and hidden them. I thought you'd have more fun this way. I hid everything somewhere in the arena. Wonder if a weak sauce master like you will be able to find them. By the way, what does your servant want in return for helping you? Money, right? I knew it. Do your best. While you still can. Up yours, Shinji. Well, good to see you around. Good luck. I hope you'll put up a little more of a fight the next time we meet in the arena. You're starting to bore me. Riko Hikaru. Congratulations on making it to the main tournament. Your first opponent is Shinji Mato, I believe. Be careful around him, as a hero's servant is powerful. Oh, it seems you don't fully accept that our previous school life was but a convenient farce. Let's see. Since fate has made us companions, perhaps I should explain things to you. Shall I? Sure. Let's get started. Do you know what a reality marble is? It's a thaumaturgical technique whereby one space is transformed into a completely different space. Some servants are able to generate reality marbles. As it takes a great deal of energy to sustain a reality marble, most last only a few minutes. The school that housed prelims happened to be a reality marble generated by the Holy Grail. Besides the school as it appeared in the prelims, the current school, the arena, and the Colosseum, all are individual reality marbles created by the incredible magic of the Holy Grail. Giving you an idea of just how powerful the Holy Grail is, even the most advanced supercomputer couldn't sustain one reality marble this length of time. All the participants in the Holy Grail War had their memories wiped out upon entering. Then, the Holy Grail's reality marble gave all the participants school personas to inhabit. Masters had a time limit of 4 days to realize they'd been tricked into playing a role. Potential masters had to pass that basic test to enter into the Holy Grail War. Although Tosuka seemed to shake off her yoke very quickly. By the way, Miss Fujimura and Issei Ryudo aren't masters. They're NPCs with specific roles. I haven't seen Issei stand— oh, is that him over there? The masters who did not break free of the fantasy were dealt death. Tragic, but the Holy Grail War itself is a lengthy process of culling the weak. A word of advice: learn all you can. I assure you the information will benefit you greatly later on. Issei, is that— oh no, you're a chick. You like to exit the arena, use a return crystal, or go back to the entrance. Be advised that your day will end upon return from the arena. About Gawain. One of the major knights mentioned in the Arthurian cycle and often thought to be King Arthur's nephew. Equal in skill to Lancelot, he served as an advisor to Arthur. He was at odds with Lancelot due to his slaying of both of Gawain's brothers. Due to his overwhelming nobility and youthful impetuousness, he placed his family ties above all else. It was Sir Gawain's hatred of Lancelot that eventually led to his and Arthur's eventual downfall. You used the word eventual twice in that sentence. It was in the Battle of Camlan that Sir Gawain fell, slain by Sir Lancelot. So we just got to get Lancelot in here to deal with that. Okay. Just checking for stuff. Oh, there you are, you say. So Shinji Mato is hiding info from you. He must have hid it really deep somewhere. Like... no. I must find the one. The one my professor spoke of. Okay, later. Wait. This is the multimedia room. This is the multimedia room. Had to check. The boys' bathroom. Going in there would be a bad idea. Well, hold on. If we're not real people, we don't have to poop, do we? Why would you bother making a bathroom? Oh, here we go. Ah! My beloved kendo sword. You actually found it. Thank you. Gave Tiger the kendo sword. By the way, I hate to ask you for another favor, but... Rico, do you think you could do your lovely teacher one more teensy favor? Sure. Really? Oh, thank you. Truth be known, I really need a tangerine stat. There should be a tangerine on the second floor of the arena. If you could get it for me before the end of the first round, I'd be ecstatic. If you manage to get it, I'll give you a fabulous decoration for your private room. Good luck. You already have a cipher key. Excellent. You'll soon get the other one at this rate. The second floor is where you'll find the secondary trigger. Head to the arena. You should be able to go to a new floor. I've said my piece. Oh, I almost forgot to ask. Have you set foot in the chapel yet? The system's jurisdiction doesn't penetrate that far, but you can strengthen your servant there. Well, I've said my piece. Go and slaughter to your heart's content. Am I actually allowed in the chapel now? Oh wait, is the chapel where you use the skill points? Yeah, I'm allowed in now. I push open the heavy door to the chapel and go inside, where it's dark and eerily silent. I get the strange feeling that this place is completely cut off from the rest of the world. There's no one in the pews. As I get used to the dim light, a flash of colors hurts my eyes. Those two women, they don't act like sisters. And why are they here anyway? I completely forgot about these, like, just the chapel period. I forgot it actually served a purpose. Hello there, welcome to the chapel. You're here to perform an alteration of the soul. Nah, you're that... What was it again? Odd, I can't remember the last time I forgot something. Well, it's not like the details matter, and the more test subjects, the better, I always say. Welcome to the Eden of the East. I assume you're here for an alteration of the soul. Alteration of the soul? What's that supposed to mean? Realizing I have no clue as how to answer, she continues talking. You don't know what the alteration of the soul is, but you came here anyway? Amateur. Alteration of the soul? What is it, you ask? Simply put, you link your soul to your servants. When a master's rank increases, we can strengthen the link. That's done by hacking into each soul and choosing what to improve. You can improve your servant's stats by using the skill points earned when leveling up. Oh, that's right. That's how you get skills. Once a certain number of skill points are used, your opponent will require powerful special skills. Well, it's like my sister said. My job's to perform alterations made possible by various events. Sister. Are these two really related? I was about to ask if they were really sisters, but a sudden wave of hatred from the two stops me. You get the gist of it, right? If you want to do an alteration of the soul, let me know. As for that creature over there, she's totally useless, like 8-track tapes or the C prompt. And you're lower than dirt. Don't screw up or the moon soul will come down on you. Again. How many times do I have to tell you that that master was at fault? That time. They specifically told me to do quasi-legal alterations, so I added a few extra skills. Laugh now, but it wouldn't be funny to be the one who lost because of your towering incompetence. Listen well, girl. If you value your life, do not put any trust in that thing's abilities. If I were you, I'd stick to regaining the spiritual status your servant may have lost. The red-headed sister is less than useless. Actually, it's more Aoko Aozaki isn't really suited for this particular task. Even a pseudo-magus like me can see that. For some reason, I thought all things servant-related were the preserve of Toko Aozaki. What was that? Oh, yes, I'm far more skilled at alterations than Aoko, by a factor of 10 or so. She never take drugs abuse every day. Try to control my rage, for now. Even as she says that, I can see veins popping out of Aoko Aozaki's clenched fist. Aren't you exaggerating a little? I mean, 10 times? Or maybe Aoko didn't immediately throttle Toko after her snide and offensive comment. Why are you so surprised? I wasn't trying to be snide, merely honest. In this case, shutting up and accepting her place is beneath me. Wait. Shutting up and accepting her place is beneath me is the only thing Aoko can do. That is a weird sentence. I mean, it totally makes sense grammatically, but reading it straight, it's like, wait, what? That's how I felt trying to read that. Aoko gnashes her teeth in rage, but if Toko is so talented, why isn't she doing the alterations? I have other things to attend to, not to mention all the stuff Kokuto dumped on me. Who the fuck is Kokuto? Right now, I'm simply keeping an eye on my lowly sister so she doesn't accidentally kill someone. So just ignore me. If you need to perform an alteration of the soul, ask the monkey over there. What do you say we try an alteration? I'm gonna... Oh, hell yeah. Raises magic ability, lowers damage from magic, increases crit rate and defense when in jeopardy, Stabilizes damage stats. That'd be cool. Raises skill speed. Lowers damage done by enemies. Raises damage done by I don't know what it means by raises skill speed. Yeah, I completely forgot about this chapel. But seeing this, I remember this. Acquired Red Hound Weapon and pre-projection. Tuning of my magic circus went well. I've gotten one back. Let's test it out in the arena. Need another alteration? I got no points. Oh, I have to go to status. Switch to servant. Here we go. Target enemy does damage, lowers defense, requires projection 1. And pre-projection raises the effectiveness of projection by 1. So, Archer's a little unique in that on top of requiring MP to use his skills, he also has a unique projection system that he needs for it as well. We'll sort that out once we're able to, you know, get back in the arena. There's something going on in the garden. When I go to look, I see Shinji causing trouble. Again. It appears that Shinji's being thrown out of the chapel after angering that old man. The chapel is for quiet reflection. I do not know who your god is, but you should know that much. Sorry, my bad. I'm an atheist. Swear to God. Huh. I've always believed that the Japanese were polite. I guess I was misled. Leave this place at once. The gates of heaven will remain closed to the unbeliever. It appears that in your haste to learn how to fight, you forgot to learn dignity and respect. I really hate old geezers like you always talking down to me. When it comes time to fight, you bet your ass I'll be teaching you a thing or two. I wonder how difficult would it be to, just like from a technical standpoint, to replace servants within the game's coding. Like, say, if I wanted to use Shinji's servant. I know all of the enemy servants have attack, break, and guard. They operate just like player servants do. And they have skills as well. I don't think they utilize MP. And there are probably some other logic things that would keep it from working right. Not to mention they just don't have overworld sprites. Or models, I guess. But yeah, I wonder like how much work that would be. That'd be really cool though. The second cipher key has been generated on the second floor. The second key's been created. I need to get it before the battle 3 days from now. Well, we're going to go do that now. What do you have to say for yourself? This stuck-up boy who came by here earlier probably talks to himself in the mirror. Looked kind of irritated and was talking to himself. Something like, I get it now. Save, save, save. And we're going to the second floor, baby. Then, I'm trying to decide. My original plan was to do one floor per video. Like how last time was the first floor, clearing that. And then I was going to do this as the second floor. But then that would mean the actual like boss fight with the opponents would be its own thing. But I guess there's also enough story to make that reasonable. I don't know, we'll try it here. I'll clear floor 2, and then we'll have the fight with Shinji be its own thing. We'll see what happens. Seems they've managed to make it this far as well. Their presence is unmistakable. It'd really suck if they ambushed us as we returned to campus. We should just deal with them now. Master, we should try to find that book before the little punk and his servant find us. Yeah, so here's Archer's main thing. The effectiveness and accuracy of projection is the key to victory when using Archer in battle. The effectiveness of projection can be enhanced by first using the pre-projection skill. Also, different skills require that projection be at a certain level, otherwise they can't be used. And the higher the projection level, the more powerful the related skill, so make sure to increase its level when needed. Does he start at 1? No, he does not, of course not. Yeah, you can really see those upgrades taking effect here. Yeah, we kind of ended that fight before I was able to actually use that. Now, skills like that, where I use pre-projection, do use up a turn. So if the enemy is going to attack, they will still attack you. I want to say that the most projection stacks I need is 6 for later skills, like his Noble Phantasm. I happen to be blocking for that. Fronting! But also notice that using the skill doesn't consume the projection. I still have 1. So it doesn't seem to use attack, it either guards or breaks. Yeah, 28 experience, not bad. Activate the switch, yep. So yeah, now we gotta start dealing with gates. And I was talking about other crap at the same time. But there are secret rooms with hidden hallways to find. So if there's a room just hanging out to the side, check out everything in the area. That's horrifying. Here's our wasp friend again. I think Archer eventually learns a skill to where he can start with some projections. It's been too long. Also, there aren't any more of those health fountains. So, I kind of wasted a good bit of MP testing skills out before. Really? How many... Define minuscule. I don't want to waste one yet. I'll wait until he gets to like half health. There's a lot of these wasps, but they're good for experience, so I don't mind. I'm afraid to guard because if it's not using attack, it's using break. And that's just going to put me at the worst disadvantage. Yeah, well, I'm hoping we can get more info about this wasp now, Archer. So many of them! But I will gladly take their 47 experience points. Wait, do they always start with attack? $1,000. You miss some money. What does pupita mean? Like power points? Play points? Are they like Google points? Is our money Google Play Store credit? Do they call them play points? I don't use money in the Play Store. I don't know. And I do not buy the Google gift cards. Sorry, scammers. Nope. Yep. It attacked me right on that. It uses everything. Oh, Lord. Wait, does it just, like, cycle? So it used break, attack, guard. Break, attack, guard. Yes. So break is its third one. I'm going with... Well, did that wrong. Well, okay, I figured out its pattern, but now it's just figuring out what it's going to... Oh, hey, that is minuscule. It doesn't matter. That's gonna kill it. Oh, that was terrible. At least you got an ether shard. Dude, it was like after that first round that I remembered that's what its pattern was. I was like, wait, I did... Like, this memory unlocked in the back of my mind. Fish! I'm looking at the fish. Do you mind? I'm appreciating the fish. Yeah, 3 skill points, baby. Yeah, them's fish. There's a whole ass ship over there. Oh, is that a Reaper Leviathan? Master, there's a hidden passageway. Well, hidden here. It might as well be a sign saying the book is here. This is how the game tells you about hidden passages. Speaks volumes about that idiot. This is definitely a place someone like him would hide something. Looks like it'd be worth the time to root through that box over there. Faded Journal. There it is. The book that Shinji was so desperate to keep hidden appears to be some sort of diary written on sheaves of parchment. It's so old that the ink has begun to fade, but I'm able to read the name of a ship. The Golden Hind. Golden Hind. I don't know why I read that like David Hayter. The names of several islands and a partial manifest of hijacked ships. This must be the ship's log of a pirate that sailed the high seas. It must have been constructed with a fairly powerful program, since Shinji was obviously unable to delete this folder and had to hide it here. Her true name has faded away, but this diary should prove very valuable in discovering her identity. Very, very interesting. I can see why the boy wanted to hide it so badly. Damn. Didn't expect you to find it so easily, Rico. Well, the game handed it to me, Shinji. Went through all the trouble to bring it down here. Oh well. I'll just have to take it back now. Keep that in your back pocket. I will activate the switch. I don't know where that was. And a Saint's monocle. What are you? MP increased by 30, displays opponent's information. Interesting. I think I'll actually take that. Uses 10 MP. We'll give it a shot. If it like reveals some more of their attack matrix, then hell yeah. I'm into that. Wait, what? Is it not something I use in battle? Okay, well, it only uses break and guard. I was trying to count if it used, like, a specific number of either of them. And I might be reading too far into it, but it might use 2 of one and 1 of the other. Display opponent's information. Cool. What? Oh, shit! You must be getting real desperate if you're searching for it in a place like this. Anyway, too bad for you. You came all this way just for me to take that book away from you. What's wrong? I expected you to follow up with your jackass-like brain, but maybe you're actually worried. It's a lecture time, Master. Using my blade, I'll show you the consequences of giving away information. Based on your information matrix's level, you'll be able to see more of your opponent's chosen actions. And maybe that spell I used did anything? Matrix level 2, baby. Yeah, we got 1. Oh, no. Okay. I'm not going to use any MP because I'm like pretty much out. Let's just go. Here's a tip, Archer. Stop getting shot. Luck down. Up yours. Sorry, I had to read a thing real quick. I'll mess with that later, though. Oh, Shinji, you! Rat. No way! How could I possibly get hurt? Don't start getting cocky now. And anyway, the Seraph is watching. I'll be victorious in the end. I expected a pathetic excuse from him, but... Anyway, I've realized a few things during our fight with him. First off, that book must be his servant's, and it appears to be a ship's log. And judging by the ship's battery that servant just unleashed on us, her prowess with vehicles is really advanced. That means without a doubt that she's a rider. Well, now that we've got what we came for, I don't see a problem with us taking off now. Although we could go track down the trigger right now too. Stay and search or go and rest. It's up to you. Well, we're already this far. My heal spell, like, heals for a whole lot. Like, pretty much his entire health bar. So, but I don't want to have to rely on my MP. Also, yeah, I don't think that Libra thing did anything, so I'm just gonna unequip that. Display opponent's information. I have no... whatever. I would rather have more MP. Oh, it even gave me a little bit back, I think. Oh, level 5. That's what that does? So useful. Lordy. That one's level 6. And it's another bee! That's right. Well, see, that attacked in the first one as well. The bees might always attack first. Let's see. No? It's using break now. We'll just do full break. Archer, what are you doing? Oh, you got Kane's stinky step. So many bees! And they say the bees are disappearing. Yeah, it was gonna work either way. I like the way you commanded me. I just kind of told you to go for it. Gotta love minuscule health recovery. Level 8! So guard first. That would be safe. Our attacks would clash and I would get the break. If it's guarding first, then... Alright, attack. Break. Yeah. If you can't get the advantage, at least try to go for a clash. Because then there's only a chance you'll take damage. So my friend messaged asking about Exorcist Blade. Some cards he'll need for the Pokemon whatever's happening in Baltimore this weekend. He wants to get some things off me. Damage and stun versus enemy skill. True. I think I need DMP more. Plus, I don't know how susceptible boss servants would be to stun. So if that's break. God, once I can just get like one more prediction out of these guys, it'll be so simple. Guard. So attack. There we go. Well, okay, I would like to amend that a little bit. As long as we get another prediction and it's not the same one, it'll be so much simpler. Trigger code beta. Alright, we managed to track down both of the triggers, or cipher keys as Codemania likes to call them. If we want to ensure we find the triggers in the future, we'd better thoroughly scour the arena. Good job. View status is no longer effective. I am not too concerned about that. Oh, that was helpful. It's not guaranteed that you're going to get more information. You just have a higher chance. Unfortunately. Just memorize all of the possible combinations, Forehead. I'm lucky to remember my own phone number. I can't remember every possible attack set that enemies can do. I'm just preempting people's thoughts and all that they invariably had during the past two videos. I'm not going to worry about leveling because I'm going to have to... We've got more days where I'm going to have to run through here anyway. I am actually currently debating, since I already found the things in the arena, do I want to continue recording like the story and the talking and everything and just cut in when that happens and just run through on my own? Because it's just going to be me running through the arena fighting all of the enemies I've already fought. I don't know. I'm thinking still. I still don't have much power at my disposal. You saw what happened when we attacked that low-level loser. Well, all that matters today is that we got a feel for the importance of information. You probably noticed half the prep period has passed. Obtaining both triggers in time is crucial. Arena completion rate 99%. Did I just not walk into the corner of a room? Class Rider. She has anti-magic D. And the logbook. Matrix level 3. And then level 4 is putting it all together, I want to say. Just now I heard Shinji cackling to himself, saying something like, "I've got it." Shinji's running around like a chicken with its head cut off. I get it, tomorrow's a big day. Oh wait, is tomorrow the fight? I don't know if it's break time over. Make sure you have everything before we leave. Okay, thanks, Archer. Glad we took the time to chat, buddy. I don't think there's anything else in here. Oh, about the Golden Hind. A 16th century English galleon. Originally named Pelican, the ship's name was changed to reflect the crest of its chief benefactor. Many accounts place it at the location of a number of raids against Spanish shipping interests. Do our usual combing. I can't say that and not run to the end of the hall first. And nothing over there. Nothing on the roof. Get used to this. This is gonna happen like every day. But we're just patrolling. Tiger's not here. But I will spend those skill points. Even if we can't get a new skill yet. That defense when in jeopardy is what I'm concerned about. Wasn't enough magic. Is there anything else you can do, Master? Hey, you got stats up. Be glad you got that. I don't know if I have any money. If I have any Google Play points. I've got some. Restores a little bit of Master MP. No new formal wear. I don't have anything to sell. I have a tangerine. A normal garden variety citrus fruit. I could sell that Saint's monocle. Might do that later. I think this is just going to be, get the key. Oh, or that. The moment I tried to enter the arena, it felt like it ran into a wall and was flung backwards. It seems someone's put up a barrier. Looks like our opponent placed some kind of seal on the arena entrance. Like they say, a leopard can't change its spots. Expect nothing but subterfuge from now on. Hey there. Looks like you've been hitting the arena pretty hard. Toughened up yet? I was bored, so I decided to set up a few little surprises here and there. My bad. I'm actually doing bottom-feeding masters like Rico a favor. The arena's a dangerous place. But if you must enter the arena, you'll need to track down the 2 magic sigils I said. However, once you make it into the arena, I'll crush you like a cockroach. Show up if you dare. See you later. Oh, and where are the magic sigils, you ask? Find them yourself, loser. Not to be offensive, Master, but it sometimes feels like I'm more of a babysitter than a servant. Luckily, this barrier is fairly weak, and is caused by an anomaly in the area's programming code. Guess that leaves us no choice but to find the 2 locations that little vermin put his sigils. Yeah, Shinji's a dick, but we already knew that. Isn't one of them in the archery dojo? I don't see one. I'm just thinking of Stay Night. I think... there. One's probably up on the roof. Shinji? I saw him loitering around the nurse's office earlier. I wonder what he was up to. One of the sigils used to make the barrier has been deleted. That's one down. Next one will be where they've been before. Let's go find it. I probably should have mentioned this earlier, but have you been using square button? Pressing it will bring up a list of places you can immediately travel to without any effort. If you forget anything, make sure it's not this. Archer, I remembered that so hard. I have been trying to do that this entire time, and just nothing happened when I pushed it. I was like, isn't there a fast travel? My, did she manage to do that to you? Seems your reputation is grossly inflated. Whew, I threw that fight on purpose. I thought I'd throw them a bone. My servant will blow them full of holes soon enough. Oh, how thoughtful of you. I take it the defeated look on your face is an accident. You suck. The power of my rider's culverin is unrivaled. I can rip anyone to shreds in an instant. A culverin, you say? Certainly must be strong. Your precious embodiment of evil, that is. When it comes time for us to fight, it'll be too late to beg for mercy. Unfortunately, I don't believe we'll ever get the chance to face one another. And Rin just left, I guess. That's about the Golden Hind. We already read that. You and I may fight at some point. It's stupid for us to talk. Well, screw you too. Isn't Leo just a prince? Yeah, as in literally royalty. He's the son of the Harway royal family. He and Shinji are both princes of their domain, or think they are. So it wasn't in the library. Maybe the classroom? Oh, yep, on his desk. The sigil was deleted. Now that's taken care of. We can stop playing the silly game we've been dragged into. Although I have to admit that whoever dreamed this trap up is a genius. Or savant. No. Nah, Shinji's just an idiot. You got anything to talk about while we're here? Nope. Later. If Archer has anything important to say, it'll have a little yellow bubble next to it. Like the people in the field do. You got here faster than I expected. But all that means is I didn't collect much treasure. You just kind of freaked out a little bit there. Yep. Welcome back. I spent the past 20 minutes just running back through this entire floor. Absolutely nothing different happened from when I came here the first time through. So I will have just cut that out. Maybe there are some highlights. I only have to beat one more of those bull things to level up to 9. So I'm going to wait for those to respawn and I guess catch you up on the very few things. And I looked it up and tomorrow is an actual day within the game. Remaining 1 is not the boss fight with Shinji. So I'm thinking, considering that after trimming, this is going to be like an hour and a half still, I might just combine tomorrow. No, I want to level up. Those 2 days. And we'll see how that goes. Because I get it's an RPG, but I don't want like a whole bunch of them all to be like 2-hour videos like they were when I was streaming. I've kind of come to enjoy having some shorter vids. Oh, hey, there's one. Which means that this one should... Ah, fuck it, we'll fight both of them. I've also upped to the matrix of a few of these enemies. So these guys, like, aren't a problem anymore. They were kicking my ass that first time I fought them. But I've totally got their number. I combed 100% of the dungeon, just fighting every enemy I ran into. These guys are good experience. And level 9. Got 6 skill points, baby. That's still not enough to learn his next ability. I want to say we need another 6? It was 30 total. And I got 15 before. And then another 3. And if I have 6 now, I should need another 6. My degree's not in math, so you can't, like, take that as 100%. I would like this bull to respawn, though. That's 77 experience. Come on, mate. Will he not do it if I'm so close? Yep. I think that's what was stopping it. He won't spawn in on top of me, which is nice. Good guy game. But... got him. Alright, let's go back to campus and we'll wrap this up. Everything's taken care of here? Alright, let's head back. Congratulations, Shinji Mato has his eye on you. He's finally treating you like a master. Just one day left in the preparation period. You'll have to be trained up with triggers in hand by tomorrow. There we go, that's what I like to see. Save, yes. And this is where we're going to leave off for now. When we come back next time, we'll have the final day of preparation, and then we've got our showdown with Shinji and Ryder. Pa-pa! Their ass is grass! So I hope you look forward to that as much as I do. Not only because the game's cool, but because Shinji needs to be taken down like 20 pegs. So while we wait in anticipation, you better have yourself a good week. Of course, a good day. And you should, of course, take care of yourselves. Bye-bye. I'll catch y'all later.